Colorado's not a place that people live by accident. People choose to stay here, and they choose to come here in droves, which means sharing what we love. The mountains, the ski slopes, the trails, the craft beer, sharing it with more and more people each year. An increasingly frequent phrase seems to be, "I love you, Colorado, but." You'll complete that sentence for us, and together we'll explore Colorado's challenges and possible solutions to those issues. We begin tonight with a viewer named Dillon, a Colorado native who just moved his family to Iowa. Not because he didn't love it here. It broke his heart to leave.
It's been fun, Denver. This is more for me to have closure than anyone or anything else, so disregard if you so choose. I love you, Colorado, but you're too expensive. It's too hard to afford to save money, to pay bills, and also be able to look for my daughter's future. I've lived here my whole life. I've lived here for 24 years. Colorado used to be a place where a family could afford a two-bedroom for $700 or $800. Colorado used to be a place where, you know, there was always traffic, there was always a lot of people, but at this point it's become so much more. You get stuck in traffic even when it's not rush hour. You have to have an incredible job just to be able to pay your rent and live comfortably. You know, when it's just me and my wife, you know, we can go without some things. You know, we can kind of live on the edge or whatever, and there's no worries. But when you have a child, you want to be able to save money. You want to be able to spoil her with all these toys and make sure she has a savings for her future, and that's hard to do when you're paying so much here. I love Colorado, and I had to leave it behind to benefit my daughter. I moved out of state. I found a place in the Midwest that is definitely affordable. I pay under $500 a month for a large two-bedroom. The cost of living, period, is less than half of what I was paying here, for so much more than I was getting here as well. If you're moving here from out of state, just keep in mind that there are people here who have lived here a long time and who are struggling to make ends meet here. And when you move here, you might be displacing another family who's been here. But at the same time, Colorado is a wonderful and beautiful state, and I love it with all my heart. But there are other places out there. You know, don't feel like you're chained to one spot. We're off to start a new chapter of our life in a place that may never be quite as fantastic as Colorado, but will give us so many more opportunities for our daughter. Stay mile high, everybody.
How would you complete the sentence? I love you, Colorado, but. We're looking for thoughtful takes on common gripes, but we also want to hear about issues that aren't discussed very often. You know how to reach us, and you know that I read everything that you send. Email next@9news.com or use the hashtag HeyNext.